What's going on, guys? Your boy Boxing Facts or Fiction. I need you to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. If you haven't already, donate to my PayPal account. Link is in the description section and link is in my comment section. Because David Benavidez failed a drug test for cocaine. These guys can't stay off this coke. But he's now the champ in recess, so his belt's on the line. And Dirrell will be fighting. So Avni Yildirim will be fighting Anthony Dirrell. If you guys don't know who Avni Yildirim is, it's a guy who fought Chris Eubank Jr. in the World Series of Boxing, and he lost to Chris Eubank Jr. in emphatic fashion. Chris Eubank Jr. stopped him. It was a devastating loss. I believe he was undefeated. Chris Eubank Jr. took his O in impressive fashion. Avni Yildirim, he looks okay. He looks good. But I think Anthony Dirrell is the much better fighter. My only thing is the age difference. Anthony Dirrell being 33 years old, Avni Yildirim being 27 years old, has the youth on his side. But Anthony Dirrell has the size advantage. And that's the only factor there. Just the youth. Anthony Dirrell, he's been in there with better competition. Way better competition. He's been tested more. The only time he lost was to a very good fighter in Badu Jack. We all know Badu Jack. It's a game opponent, man. Badu Jack comes to fight. Anthony Dirrell, I believe he lost the majority decisions to Badu Jack. He's definitely fought the better competition by far. Like I said, Avni Yildirim only has one loss. He's 21 wins with 12 KOs and only one loss. And that loss was by knockout to Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. then went on to lose to George Groves. But Avni Yildirim, man, in my opinion, the guy's still untested. His first step up in competition, he lost to Chris Eubank Jr., who is not the best technical boxer out there. I feel like Anthony Dirrell is the slight betting favorite here, even though he's the older fighter. But he has more experience. He has fought the better competition. He has beat the better competition. So he might just have the edge in this fight. I feel like Anthony Dirrell can take advantage of Avni Yildirim in experience. But Chris Eubank Jr. looked impressive earlier on in the World Boxing Super Series. When he fought Avni Yildirim, I thought it was going to be a more competitive fight, but he knocked out Avni Yildirim in impressive fashion, vicious fashion. He left Avni Yildirim on the floor crawling for dear life. It was a vicious KO. Yeah, it was impressive. But after that KO, Avni Yildirim bounced back. After that KO, he's had about 5 fights. You know, he fought a guy named Attila Corda, Derek Edwards, Ryan Four, Jose Antonio Rodriguez, and Lolanga Mock. I don't know these guys, never heard of them. But the fact that he's fought 5 fights after his first loss, the fact that he's fought 5 fights after his first loss is impressive. Usually guys take a long time off. You know, the guy went right back in there. One of his fights are like 2 months apart. He fought the guy Ryan. Well, most of his fights look like they're like a few months apart. He fought the guy Ryan. 2 months later, he fought Jose. Then 2 months after that, he fought Lolanga Mike. He went right back in there, you know. I guess it didn't affect his confidence. Usually when a guy takes the first loss of his career, his confidence is shot. But he went back in there, but he fought bums. Because I don't see anybody on his record that is a notable name in the super middleweight division. So he's fighting bums. But If you haven't seen that Chris Eubank fight, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Avni Yildirim fight in the World Boxing Super Series, you need to go back and watch that fight. That fight was very impressive. Chris Eubank Jr. looked unstoppable. I mean, he looked like a killing machine in there, but when he fought Grove, he was taken apart. He was taught a lesson. He was taken to school, busted up, and just embarrassed. But rooting for Anthony Dirrell because he's an American, not like his brother Andre. Andre, guy likes to quit. I seen his last fight. He fought the guy twice because the guy got disqualified. There's always something when Andre Dirrell fights. Remember, Arthur Abraham got disqualified, and then Jose Ustigal got disqualified. I mean, he's been on the end of just... Anthony Dirrell is a good fighter. He's not a quitter like his brother Andre. Andre just been on the end of difficult decisions, some disqualifications against Arthur Abraham and Jose Ustigal, but his last fight he quit against the same guy who got disqualified, Jose Ustigal. But Anthony's not a quitter. His brother Andre is the quitter. So I might slightly lean toward Anthony Dirrell. He's not a quitter, and he only has that one loss to Badou Jack, so I feel like he might have the edge in this fight, even though he's the older fighter. But he's the much bigger fighter. But this fight's still a toss-up, so. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon, and thank you for the donation. If you haven't donated yet, link